My day starts off like any other. I wake up, I unload the gun and put it back in my dresser and say, not today, old friend. Maybe tomorrow. I have a bit of Jack Daniel's honey whiskey because I can drink it straight up. You can drink Jack Daniel's straight up anyway. I get on Twitter and I do what I usually do. Try to reply to people. But this time while replying to people, Memeology has a post up that is quite fucked. It's goddamn Projared. I don't even know how to preface this shit. Projared was a popular YouTuber a while back, way back, to the point of where you kind of don't care anymore. Projared's channel's been on the downward trend for maybe 2 years now. He had like 1,032,000 subscribers and his videos barely hit 14K or even 100.
Trees are trying to kill me. You, nature. That's why my final rating for this game is a training wheel out of 10.
So he's like Cinnamon Toast Ken, essentially, the bygone era of YouTubers that couldn't adapt to the new changes coming around. Never put any thought into him. Turns out, Projared is quite the interesting character. And I say interesting in the fact that Pro-fucking-Jared looks like a small waterfowl without any feathers. But I'll be damned, this motherfucker hasn't been throwing pictures of himself all over the internet fishing for bitches. And the funny thing is, you gotta give it to Jared. He thinks he's sexy. This motherfucker thinks he's sexy as hell. And his body has no muscle definition. Jesus Christ, the dude is posing in the mirror, ass naked with a smirk on his face like, I'm Projared, and I'm very sexy. They should have used me for Thor in the Avengers. You know, like, what the fuck? This dude has no shame. I get out of the shower and I run past the mirror not to see my horrible naked body, not Jared. This motherfucker puts on Q Lazarus and plays Goodbye Horses while he dances and struts in the mirror. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. I'd fuck me. Ah, puppy. No, puppy, get out of here. Ugh. Dog just threw her snout right in my mouth. Nasty. It's dog boogers, bro. There's even one photo that, when I saw on Twitter, it fucked my morning up 7 ways from Sunday. It's Jared dressed as, I think, Sailor Mercury.
Oh, I think I know what you'll like.
Hey, stop!
Oh my.
This is Sailor Mercury's the green one, or bluish green. What is he doing? And he put this shit out there, and even then, Jared is posing like he is fucking sexy. This man is crazy as cat piss on a warm summer day. Get under the covers with me, question mark. Oh, Jared, you sexy bastard, you little minx. Good God. The fact he's willing to pull up his shirt to expose the nothing that's there, like there's no muscle definition. None. How is that even humanly possible? I'm in the worst shape of my life and you can still see muscle definition, man. How is it? What the? Jared must have never lifted up anything heavier than a paperclip in his life. How do you get like this? And he shamelessly is strutting around. This motherfucker was built like Rod Stewart during the 70s when he put out Do You Think I'm Sexy? Pasty as fuck. Man looks like he's made out of rigatoni and he's taking fucking pictures. Now the real funny thing is, Jared was getting bitches. You know, I may be sitting here laughing at him, but Jared was getting chicks. He had hoes in different area codes. He was getting girls to send him nudes. I can't even get a woman to literally give me the time of day. Apparently, shit's got so bad, even the Game Grumps went through their videos and then privatized everyone that had Projared in it. Oh, that's a fall from grace. Not like it really mattered, though, because Projared's channel's been on the wane for years. It's kind of like, oh, no, Bill Cosby isn't getting another show. Like, who cares? He hasn't been on TV in 40 bajillion years. Oh, God, there's even video of Jared doing stuff. Nope. Jesus Christ. Even chicks he was sending stuff on Snapchat and Tumblr are coming out. Oh, my God. Jared, you've just thoroughly been... There's no coming back from this. Jared is fully done. Now, if you go back to some earlier tweets, in June 2017, a fan said, if you consider yourself a feminist, I will despise you as a person. I will respect you as an entertainer, but not as a person. Jared writes back, great to hear, I'm a feminist. Oh, Jared. Every guy who calls himself a feminist always gets caught in some sort of hanky-panky. Long story short, he divorced his wife on Twitter. I know. Now, before everybody tells him what a fucking idiot he is, didn't Trump divorce some of his wives through the power of fax? Back in the day, there was no Twitter. There was faxing. And look what Trump did. He became president. Jared said in a statement on Twitter, breaking up with his wife, my wife Heidi and I have filed for divorce. Spoiler alerts, Heidi didn't even know. Heidi was blocked from his Twitter.
Where?
I know this may come as a surprise and upsetting for many of you, but know that we do this so that we may both seek happiness for ourselves. During this time, you may see a lot of rumors, speculation, and gossip going around. I ask that you make your own observations and come to your own conclusions. And there goes Jared's dick. The conclusion I came to was, Jared, you need to, I don't know, eat something with some protein in it, lift some weights, stop throwing your dick around. Please stop taking naked photos of yourself. You're not sexy. Or if you're going to take photos around, at least have like an NDA with every chick you send one to. All right, sign this NDA. You may see my now very sexy photo spread. You know what would be funny? Would be a funny troll move? If someone took all these photos of Jared and made a calendar. I'm going to take this photo of Jared and I'm going to tweet, feeling cute, might divorce my wife later. I will add that this decision was reached after extensive individual therapy on my part and couples therapy together. With that said, this is all I plan on stating publicly regarding this matter. Heidi's privacy, mental well-being, and discretion, also blah, 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 blah. Now, Jared divorces his wife without telling her, right? She's like blocked from this motherfucker. I got nothing for this. This is like stone cold on a level I have yet to reach. He has his own wife blocked on social media and divorces her, and she has to learn from someone else. I'm sorry about what's going on with you. And she's probably like, what? What are you talking about? You're divorced with Jared. And she's like, what? What do you mean, what? He's divorcing me? What, bitch? I'm blocked on his Twitter. That would have been like a sign for anybody that the relationship was probably unsalvageable. Now, I'll admit I'm a guy who is very oblivious at times, but there's some things you can't ignore. This is one of them. If you're literally married to a motherfucker and they have you blocked on social media, there's trouble in paradise. And the really crazy thing is, Heidi's cute, at least in my opinion. You know, like, she's cute, she's into fucking geek culture for real, she's dressed as Mira Jade for God's sakes. How many times do you see a broad dressed as Mira Jade? Once in a blue moon. She's a convincing Zelda, and she makes her own clothes on top of this. It's actually a girl with some talent and personality. I can't find a woman in my area with talent and personality. At all. None. She has a clothing store where she makes clothes that look fucking amazing. I'm sitting here like, Jesus Christ. Where the fuck do you find women with skills and ability? I can't even find a woman that can cook. You date a woman, what's for dinner, honey? And then she throws a fucking menu at you. You know, here you go. Order from the Chinese restaurant, stupid. Thank you, dear. I bet with this girl, oh, honey, I'm so cold. She'll come back an hour later with like a fleece jacket she handmade. So Heidi basically, she dropped the bomb. She let the floodgates blow. She wrote such a Twitter post destroying this motherfucker. He literally lost 32,000 subscribers in the course of 8 hours. It's probably like a lot of dudes who are following that pissed off, you know? It's like, I can't even find a chick. Meanwhile, he's getting rid of Heidi. And the girl he left her for, nothing personal, she's no cutie. The only thought process I have is this Holly chick he left her for must fuck like the booty warrior or something. It's the only logical explanation. I recently learned that my husband, Jared, has been fucking Holly behind my back for months. I have no idea what announcement he just made because he blocked me. I am honestly shocked that he posted this today because it's so blatantly selfish. This isn't a mutual statement in any way. I did tell him that I wouldn't sign an NDA regarding his behavior. I suffered enough to sell him my dignity too. The basic too long didn't read of all of this is for a year Heidi's been trying to keep her marriage going with this guy, right? And she's actually trying. But from what she's saying, if she's telling the truth, I'm shocked. You know, she's like, I was trying to be a better person and more agreeable, so on and so forth, counseling, marriage therapy. She was hanging in there. Dude, I've had chicks leave me for so much less. You wouldn't wash the dishes. I'm so sick of these dishes. I just woke up. I'm leaving you. I cheated on you with him because you didn't tell me you loved me in time. We were dating 30 fucking days. What the fuck is this? Meanwhile, fucking Jared. Jared from Subway, Projared, coincidence? Anyway. Meanwhile, Jared is like on Tumblr, getting chicks to send him naked photos. He's sending dick pics left, right, and center. This motherfucker's rolling in his bed like he's Audrey Hepburn. Thinks he's the sexiest thing rolling. He then gets Heidi to agree to it. He's like, oh, it's just fun. Don't worry, it's nothing. At one point in one of these tweets, because it's too hard to keep up with, Heidi says sending pictures of your dick is a line that you cannot, you cannot cross. Guess what the fuck Jared did? Jared sent dick pics like he was sprinkling seeds to plant a garden, and she hung in there. My God, this woman held in there through a nightmare. I got dumped for not wanting to go to sushi restaurants weekly. You don't ever want to do anything I want. You don't want to eat sushi. You don't want to go bowling. Meanwhile, I should have been sending my dick around. That's what I should have been doing. That would have taught her a lesson. I've learned from Projared. The next girl I date that gives me shit, I'm going to point to Projared's profile. Look what he did to Heidi. You are with a prince, little missy. Jesus Christ. Heidi can sew. Heidi does cosplay. Heidi likes video games. Jeez, I'm done. I can't even with this. I can't even cover the story because I'm offended at the fact that somehow a man who was built like an anime character. Well, you know how males in anime have like nothing. They like just have nipples and their body's like flat. There's no muscle in this motherfucker. It's hard to tell Jared's a man fully. He's got his dick dangling out. Meanwhile, this chick is fighting to keep him. I can't. The struggle's too hard. Is Jared over 6 feet tall? Is that it? Jared must be 6'7". Now, if I would have hit on Heidi, you know she wouldn't want shit to do with me. She'd go, I'm sorry, Gundam, you're 5'11". I will not tolerate short men. I need to stop. Jesus Christ, she even writes, I know Jared has been hurting for a long time in ways I don't fully understand. I still empathize with him. He was my best friend for 7 years. I want to be the type of person who can still draw on compassion in spite of their own pain. Jesus Christ, really, guys? I'm like looking at this stuff and it's like a sea of dudes saying they're sorry. They can't believe he did this to her, blah, blah, blah. It's just like sharks when they smell blood. They're like, up, Heidi's single. Time to sneak. Let me slide to those DMs. Like, I'm just joking. I would never bother going to Heidi's thing and writing, hey, you're cuter than the chick your husband left you for. Like that's some sort of consolation prize. I get it. The woman he left you for was nowhere near as hot as you. He's stupid. By the way, I'm single, Heidi. Jesus Christ. Oh, well. You can probably get something more concise from other YouTubers who care to really dig into this, but I don't. I really don't. I just saw enough. I woke up this morning and saw Jared's naked ass sprawled all over my goddamn Twitter feed and lost my shit. Oh, this video is so demonetized. It's so demonetized. I don't care. Screw it. Screw it. I can't wait till they come out with YouTube Edge for adults. And I can actually get some monetization.